Hello everyone, my name is Keb, and you're watching chapters 10 and 10X of my Fire Emblem 12 Lunatic mode Blind LTC. To see what I mean by Blind LTC, take a look at the description. But in short, this is my first time playing Lunatic, I haven't planned ahead, and I'm trying to LTC every map one chapter at a time. This is the first doubleheader of the playthrough, and it's because these next two maps are the calm before the dragon storm. And much like chapter 8, we'll be taking these easier chapters to get some staff grinding done. The premise behind chapter 10 is that Arlen has challenged Merrick to a duel to the death, all because Wendell likes Merrick better or something. Arlen will stop his tantrum if Wendell talks to him, so we've classed him into a Draco Knight to calm Arlen down as soon as possible before the two mages kill each other. While that circus is going on, the rest of our units will be grinding towards their individual benchmarks. Chris needs to hit C Lances to use the Dragon Pike, and Marusha needs to get to level 10 for a promotion. Katria can also use this time to gain one more level before promoting for Henri's Way. This chapter does also have a slight gimmick where the player will get a reward at the end for not killing any of the clerics. On Maniac mode and below, that reward is the silver card, which is well worth sparing the clerics for. On Lunatic and Lunatic Reverse, however, that silver card has somehow turned into a vulnerary. A full use vulnerary can be sold for 180 gold, so that means we won't be attacking any clerics during this clear. This map gives you two roundabout ways to reach the throne, and one short one that goes right up the middle that is blocked off by some sad attempt at a moat. Marth can walk on water for some reason, so that means we'll be taking the short path. Arlen must not be the greatest tactician, because the central area isn't very well guarded, and it's pretty easy to just send all of our units up the middle and clear out a path for Marth. This is probably a bit trickier to do on Lunatic Reverse because these mages have forged Shaver Tomes that will kill all of your flyers if they get the chance to. But this isn't Lunatic Reverse, so Chris and Pala just one-shot them. Shida eliminates this sniper, who is the last major threat in this area. Fina dances Marth across the water on turn 1, which puts him well within range of the throne for turn 2. I really want Marusha to promote before Henri's Way, so she's using the Thief Staff here to snag a large bullion, which yields a ton of XP. I was initially only going to get the bullion, but I was told that I'd regret it later if I didn't also get the Unlock Staff, so Yulia thieves that away as well. Wendell starts heading towards Arlen, while placing himself between the low health Katria and this mercenary. Aran purposefully took a huge chunk of damage from the bishop, which gives Etzel a heal target. Merrick doesn't need to use a Pure Water here if you clear this map in 2 turns, but you should unequip the Excalibur Tome to prevent the chance of a counter crit against Arlen. Wendell recruits Arlen, so all that's left to do here is squeeze in some extra experience before seizing. There is also a droppable Fire and Elfire Tome, so we'll be sure to pick those up as well. The other 2 chests contain a Recover Staff and a Physics Staff, but I'd rather save my Thief uses for bullions in the future chapters. As we finish up some staff grinding, Marisha hits level 10 after physic use. Katria picks up the droppable Hellfire Tome, and that's Chapter 10 completed in 2 turns. Let's move on to Chapter 10X. Chapter 10X has a dumb gimmick, much like every other Gaiden in this game. The idea is that every enemy here is Legion, and you have to guess who the real one is. But the ones on the top row are at a higher level than the rest of the Legions, so it's obviously one of them. And because the boss is always deployed first, you can just start L-switching from one of the lower level Legions until you end up in the top row, and that one is the real boss. A 10 move unit can reach either the top left or the top right Legion with the dance, so this can be easily one turn by resetting until the real boss ends up in one of the corners. One turning this map is probably also in the player's best interest because ambush spawn Legions will start appearing on every enemy phase. The real Legion is in the top left, so Chris will be heading up there to deal with him. Our other units can farm some experience on the 2 nearby Legions in the meantime. Sheeta missed one of her javelin tosses, so Marth needs to use the Devil Sword from the convoy to get the kill. Chris is such a monster that he can one-round the boss with an iron axe without even getting killed by a counter crit. That's Chapter 10X completed in 1 turn. I'll see you next time for some real maps.